With the history lesson out of the way, let's jump back in 2021. After gaining unmatched popularity across the globe during its 22 years of journey, the Suzuki Hayabusa is now in its third generation. A pall of gloom had descended across the biking fraternity back in 2018 when the news came in about the discontinuation of the Busa. But Suzuki was silently working on a majorly overhauled model. Now, after its international launch in February this year, the 2021 Hayabusa has finally made its way into the Indian market with a price tag of Rs 16.40 lakh ex-showroom. That's about 2.65 lakh more than its predecessor. Although that sounds like a hefty premium, it's all justified when you pay attention to the updates it has received. So, let's see what they are. But before we begin, those who haven't subscribed to our channel, please do that right away. And do not forget to click on the bell icon. The design of the Suzuki Hayabusa has always attracted polarizing opinions for its bulbous proportions. But it's only because of its free-flowing and swooping design lines that the Hayabusa is profoundly aerodynamic. And that's why Suzuki has majorly retained the overall silhouette of the bike while giving it minor nip and tuck. In fact, the Busa is claimed to cut through the air more efficiently now. With a sharper design, air is channeled more freely through its body panels, starting from the front air intakes to the pointed tail section. It is available in a choice of 3 color options now, including white, silver and black. Coming to the crux of the matter, the smooth, torquey and tractable engine of the Hayabusa is one of the main reasons for its fan following. For 2021, Suzuki has revised its 1340cc inline 4-cylinder engine to meet the more stringent emission norms. In the process, the sport touring machine has lost around 6 bhp of power and 5 Nm of torque. Although that sounds like a bummer, Suzuki promises that the performance is stronger in the low and mid-range of the rev band due to the revised intake and exhaust mechanism, and with the inclusion of a ride-by-wire throttle system, it should also be more responsive. Having said all that, with 188 bhp and 150 Nm on tap, the Hayabusa is still brutal enough to send shivers down the rider's spine. While the Hayabusa was always a friendly machine, it is much easier and safer to tame this beast now with the new electronics package that is much more comprehensive than the previous model. It comes equipped with a Suzuki Drive Mode selector that allows the rider to individually tweak settings of 5 different systems, including power mode, anti-lift control, engine brake control, traction control and the bidirectional quick shifter. In simpler words, there's a 6-axis inertial measurement unit along with 6 riding modes, 3 power modes, 10 stages of traction control, 3 stages of engine brake control, cornering ABS, rear wheel lift control and hill hold system. The whole package is meant to make the Busa more predictable and safer while belting down the open roads. And all these parameters can be monitored on a new TFT display sitting between 4 analog dials that keep the charm of the older model intact. Coming to the cycle parts, the 2021 Hayabusa continues to be based on a twin spar aluminum frame and swing arm that facilitate it with a nimble handling and great agility for its size. But Suzuki has tweaked the fully adjustable upside-down front forks that are sourced from KYB. The internals of these units have been revised for better stability and more plushness. Meanwhile, the KYB monoshock at the rear is also improved for better ride quality. And accompanying this updated suspension setup is a new set of Bridgestone Battlax Hypersport S22 tires that are specifically developed for the Hayabusa. Well, a bike that goes fast should also stop fast. And for the same reason, Suzuki has moved up from the previous Brembo M50 brake calipers to the more premium Brembo Stylmas. To sum it all up, the Suzuki Hayabusa, even in its 2021 avatar, has remained as iconic and desirable as ever. There is barely anything in the market that comes close to its strong legacy and popularity. In the full-size sport touring genre, it used to directly compete against the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-14R, which has not yet received its Euro 5 and BS6 update.